Hello and welcome to H&E Media News for Bishop Stortford. In today's special report, we look at the top news items for Bishop Stortford over the past 10 years. Coming up,
burning buildings in the ancient market town. The town celebrates the return of the Carnival and the 60th anniversary of VE Day, and we ask your opinions of Bishop Stortford in 2006.
there has been much change in redevelopment in Bishop Stortford over the past 10 years. This has included a new bowling alley and cinema, a new hospital, a new arts complex and museum, and more affordable housing. Bishop Stortford has benefited from the creation of a number of new facilities in the town over the last decade. The need to create new housing has been eased by numerous developments, including St Michael's Mead and new housing in the Thorley area of the town. The historic market town is undergoing change, bringing with it new homes and improved services. A major new development is currently taking place in the town. Developer Wilson Bowden are extending Jackson Square Shopping Centre to create an enlarged centre with multi-storey car parking. The new shopping centre comprises a flagship Sainsbury's, a Next clothing store and other retailers. The development also includes a mixture of private sale and affordable housing to help meet the town's housing needs. The high-density mixed-use development will provide housing as well as employment. A representative from Wilson Bowden now talks us through the development taking place.
My name is Jeff Cole. I'm Construction Manager for Wilson Bowden Developments, working on the project of the new Jackson Square redevelopment in Bishop Stortford. The scheme is a mixed-use scheme comprising of new social housing and private homes for sale, providing 100 new dwellings for the Bishop Stortford area. The commercial element of the project consists of over 100,000 square feet of retail space. There's a new car park to serve these development of over 700 spaces, which exceeds the previous car park which was demolished late last year. The scheme is due to completion in early 2007, which will release the commencement of the Phase 2 development, which will complete in 2008. 2008 being a development of 100 new apartments for sale.
One of the key facilities missing from the town for many years was a cinema. Before the current cinema opened in Anchor Street in 2000, Bishop Stortford was without this facility for well over 20 years. A new development comprising cinema, bowling alley and a series of restaurants and a bar, as well as a fully equipped leisure centre, open to the public in time for the new millennium. Local resident Tony Clark remembers the cinemas which existed in the town over the last 60 years.
Here we are at the Phoenix site in Bishop Stortford, the old cinema. This was the smaller of the two cinemas and was affectionately known as the Flea Pit. The other famous part was that it had double seats at the back, and all the young men of the village and all of the young ladies used to have a kiss and a cuddle on the back seat. We are at the site of the old Regent Cinema in Bishop Stortford. It's now a site for the Marks and Spencer's Superstore. It's used to run in the 50s, the 60s and the 70s, and then Saturday morning for 9p you used to get in the front row with the gypsies at the front and the other boys behind them. Here we are at the new cinema complex run by the Empire in Bishop Stortford. Has 6 screens and was opened in 2000. Far removed from the old Regent and Phoenix days, and is a great asset to the town. It also includes underneath a bowling alley, which Bishop Stortford has never had.
The formerly named Road Centre in the town underwent a huge £3.1 million redevelopment in 2004 and 2005. The Centre for the Arts in the town also comprises of the Bishop Stortford Museum. The Road Centre reopened in November 2005 as the Rhodes Arts Complex and Bishop Stortford Museum. Jan Richardson talks to us about the new arts complex.
Hello, I'm Jan Richardson. I've been involved with Rhodes for the past 11 years. I've seen it grow from a tired building to the wonderful building that you see today. Come inside and see our cafe bar area, our meeting rooms, our 400-seater auditorium, our dance studio and our museum. The museum houses Cecil Rhodes and local history artefacts. We also have a temporary exhibition area which we can have free exhibitions for people to come in and see. Welcome.
Bishop Stortford's current population of well over 35,000 is now served by a community hospital built on vacant land that was once part of the original Herts and Essex Hospital. In November 2003, permission was granted for the building of 230 new houses on the site of the old hospital. The workhouse and associated Rutherford House were converted into a total of 34 apartments. A new hospital has been built to benefit the town's residents, with improved facilities and state-of-the-art equipment.
Hello, my name is Helen Whitty and I'm one of the directors of the Royston, Buntingford and Bishop Stortford Primary Care Trust that runs the Herts and Essex Community Hospital in Bishop Stortford. This hospital is a relatively new building that replaces an old workhouse that was totally inappropriate for 21st century healthcare. It was opened in June 2003 at a cost of some £12 million. We run diagnostic services, rehabilitation services, minor injuries unit, GP branch practice, therapy services and a host of other services which make it excellent as a community hospital facility.
Bishop Stortford has undergone a great deal of change over the past 10 years. Important facilities and homes have been created. Until recently, much of this development took place on the outskirts of the town, but now redevelopment is focused into the town. The aim of this is to bring people back into the town centre and improve the viability of the shops and service it offered. Ben Satchfield, Bishop Stortford News.
Bishop Stortford has had its fair share of fires over the last decade, including the most recent fire at the Bridge House. Fortunately, this did not compare with the fire which took place in May 1997 at Clement Jocelyn Department Store.
Clement Jocelyn Department Store began trading in the town in 1879. 118 years after its creation, its future was threatened by a major fire.
Right, the fire at Clement Jocelyn broke out on the 21st of May 1997, just after we locked up the shop at 5:30 p.m. One of the staff was aware of some smoke and very quickly she realised it was quite a serious incident and the fire brigade were contacted. And then in a short period of time we had a total of 10 appliances here and 80 firemen. Because it's an old timber frame building, very quickly virtually the whole building caught fire. In the end 80% of the building had to be demolished. A good thing was that this front part of the building here wasn't so badly damaged, so we were able to get that back open again within a couple of days, and we found some alternative premises just on the other side of the road here for the rest of the business. And within less than a week we had managed to relocate the rest of the business into those premises. So within 2 weeks really we were trading pretty much back to normal, although obviously out of a very much reduced area.
The operation to extinguish the fire was an extensive one. We now hear from an ex-firefighter who was in charge of the initial firefighting operation.
Hello, my name is Frank Freestone. I was the officer in charge of the first appliance that attended Clement Jocelyn's fire on the 21st of May 1997. On arrival, it was found to be a major incident which continued through the night with relief crews. The fire wasn't extinguished until the following day due to numerous hotspots, and when the fire was finally extinguished it was handed over to the local authority.
The fire drew on all of the local fire resources, with over 80 firefighters attending the scene. Bishop Stortford fireman Mario Stango was one of the first firefighters to enter the building with breathing apparatus.
My name is Mario Stango, and on May 1997 I attended a fire at Clement Jocelyn's in Bishop Stortford. Myself and firefighter Barker were the first BA operators to go into the building to extinguish the fire. But when we got in there, after 10 to 15 minutes or so, it was so hot and so smoky that we had to withdraw from the fire, and other measures had to be taken to control our fire.
Despite the damage caused by the fire, Clement Jocelyn continues to go from strength to strength. The store was faithfully restored to its former glory, and its unique character has been preserved. Sally Bootle, Bishop Stortford News.
July 2000 saw the return of the popular Bishop Stortford Carnival. The Carnival had been absent for a number of years before this. Jenny Blackford looks into its return and asks members of the town their opinion on it.
The town carnival dates back to the August bank holiday of 1934. The first carnival queen, Ina Elliott, was crowned in this year. In the early years, the carnival was held at the Silver Lay Showground on Haddam Road. During the 30s, the whole town would turn out for the festivities. Children would dress up and local businesses would decorate floats in aid of the town's hospital. This footage from 1978 shows the exciting floats and bands which were present. The town was sadly without a carnival for well over 10 years, but made its triumphant return in 2000 on Saunders Field. Councillor Mike Wood reflects on the carnival's return.
It was great in the year 2000, 6 years ago now, when the first of the carnivals returned, because it was an opportunity, although some people were sceptical it couldn't be resurrected. It did a good job, it turned out, and it's turned out over the last 5, this will be the 6th year, that it has been an opportunity for local organisations to get together, to parade through the town, to congregate on the field, and for most people to have a really fun day, particularly if the weather remains favourable like it is today.
The 2006 Bishop Stortford Carnival took place on Saturday 24th of June. Floats, dancers and local organisations paraded from Rhodes Arts Complex through the town centre and into Saunders Field, where a fun day was held. The hot sunny weather on the day brought many people into the town to view this exciting event. As well as being an enjoyable day for those attending, the carnival also helps to raise funds for local groups and charities. We now ask local residents what they think of the carnival and ask their reactions to its return after so many years.
Shame when the carnival left Stortford. However, when it came back, it was really good because it provided a sense of group community in the town, and we felt that was amazing, and it just really brought people together. I felt.
It's a nice, friendly atmosphere. It's a very relaxed town anyway, and it just seems very old-fashioned, and it's very quaint and very English as well.
The carnival's good, and I think really there's a lot of business here, businessmen as well, you know, that can plough quite a bit more money into to that to get more things, you know, going like that. I mean, you don't just have to have a carnival every year. You could have, you know, lots of things. We've got a big field down the back there. There could be little fetes and things going on all the time, but it is nice to see that coming back.
I think it's really good. I really encourage the carnival to come back because it brings all the community together. It's a lovely atmosphere on the day, and everyone pulls together and supports everybody, and obviously because my daughter's in it, she's been in it the last few years with Acton Dance Studio. It's lovely because I can bring relations and they can watch her go along, and also then when we carry on down to the field, they're doing a few dances down there, and there's all other activities going on down there, so it's lovely. It's really good.
The carnival is an important event in the town which brings people together to celebrate the best that the town has to offer. It offers a fantastic showcase for local talent and a chance for local groups to promote themselves to the people of the town. Hopefully the town carnival will now be here to stay. Jenny Blackford for Bishop Stortford News.
The town's sense of community spirit was also witnessed in 2005 with the coming together of the townspeople to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. Our reporter Simon Smith has this story.
A 60th anniversary celebration of VE and VJ Day took place in the town in 2005. The celebrations were organised by Janine Garner, the town centre manager. The event was a fitting tribute to those who fought. Bishop Stortford resident and Legion member Alan Smith recalls the events.
My name is Alan Smith. I am a member of the Bishop Stortford branch of the Royal British Legion. The two commemorative parades and services that were held during 2005 to commemorate those who fought, those who died and those who suffered during the Second World War, both in Europe and in the Far East, were a resounding success, thanks largely to the backing of the Bishop Stortford Town Council and the members of the public of Bishop Stortford.
My name is Joan Abbott. I'm a member of the Bishop Stortford Royal British Legion. In October 2005, I organised a 40s night to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the Second World War. This was held at Bishop Stortford College and 120 people attended. Amongst those attending were people dressed in period costume, i.e. spivs, pilots, Land Army girls, Wren officer, etc. Over £2,500 was raised for the Poppy Appeal, and amongst the items auctioned was an autographed copy of We'll Meet Again by Vera Lynn, and a thoroughly enjoyable evening was had by all.
In the final part of today's show, we go to the streets of Bishop Stortford to ask your opinions on the town in 2006.
Yeah, I like Bishop Stortford town because there's quite a lot of local amenities. It's good for shopping, and people are quite friendly, to be honest with you, helpful. Just a very comfortable place.
I like Bishop Stortford because it's a small area with lots of people, like everyone knows everyone, and the town in it is reasonably small, but it's got enough shops in it and everybody knows everyone. It's good to get there.
It's a very thriving community, and also regarding the roads hold, it's expanding and renewed, very good, and as you just said, very happy, very nice place to be in.
I love Bishop Stortford because of the friendliness of the people here, because of the fact that we can be at the coast in an hour and a quarter,
London, yeah.
We can be in London, we can be in the country, we've got everything on our doorsteps.
I like Bishop Stortford because, we've got all good clothes shops and nice shops around. And we've got all Nelly and the cinema and stuff like that. And down there's a good place to hang out with your friends as well. There's loads of restaurants as well. Yeah, it's a nice restaurant.
I quite like Bishop Stortford because it's a nice little town that looks like a real town. It's in the middle of the countryside and it's full of nice, friendly people.
And on that note, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him.